Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another Red Talk? Saeed, what's good, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm all good. Can't complain. You know what I'm saying to you? International break. It's going to be a long one, so strap in. Um, we don't play until I think the 13th. You know the ones there. But yeah, man, all good. Just sorting a few things out behind the scenes and that. But yeah, man, I can't complain. How are you, bro?
All good, bro. All good, man. Just back in like pre-camp now. You know what I'm
Come on.
saying? Will be out in May, so just waiting to confirmation to see what show, bro, it's gonna be on. So yeah, man's back, getting back down to fight weight now. And yeah, bro, enjoying the transfer news. I'm not gonna lie, bro. At least we're not
Yeah.
getting linked with shit players anymore. I think that's the biggest takeaway from
Facts.
the new regime. Whether people like it or not, every single player that we've been linked with, yeah, like there's none of them that if we sign them, I'll be mad.
Nah, we said it from day one, man. One thing about Ineos is that their recruitment has been spot on. You get me? Like they're building players that actually we recognize that are good. And yeah, just in general, like, you know what I mean? There's no scrubs. You get what I'm trying to say to you, bro? Every single one.
Jim quotes real. Didn't Jim say something mad like man's gonna set the market on fire or something crazy like that? I swear I read something mad like that.
I don't know, I don't know if that was a real quote, but it might have been like maybe like sources within his camp or something like that. Maybe. Like I don't know whether he directly said it or not, but I think I think end of the day, bro, like it's good news. And you know what it is, yeah? It's signs that, don't get me wrong, yeah, we might have our disagreements about price and whatnot, but I don't think nobody's saying no to any player that we're linked with right now. You know what I mean? Whether it be a Tonali, whether it be a Baleba, whether it be a Wharton, whether it be a Anderson, you know what I mean, Bruno Gomes. Like,
was it you that put that Baleba comp in the group chat? Or was it Musa?
No, it was Musa. That's Musa's guy, man. That's Musa's
bro.
guy.
Man watched that the other day. I can't lie. I forgot how good he was, blood, because he's been shit for time.
He's just had a bad year, bro. Like, and he's a young player, innit? He's 22, man. You know what I'm trying to say to you? Like, he's had a bad year, but I feel like, you know what it is, yeah? I feel like he was shocked, innit? Like, Man United have come in for him at the last minute. So it's like almost like his dream was almost taken away from him. But then there was no time to kind of really, like, I don't know, man. Like, United just came in too late. But they had to do it that way because we were chasing a Boomer and Cunha. You know, them was there. So in a sense, like, he was kind of thinking, oh, man, maybe he felt sorry for himself. Maybe kind of like played within himself. You know, them was there. So it was a kind of a shell shock to him, bro. United coming for you, and then next week, you know, you got to go to Brighton and go train over there. No respect to Brighton, but it's like Man United call you, and then you got to go back to work. It's
and he won't be on loads of money at Brighton either.
Yeah, he's not, bro. He's on. I reckon he's on peanuts, bro. You know what I mean?
Probably not even on 10 bags. I don't think.
Yeah, bro. 100% not, bro. So it's obviously like it's gonna be a bit like damning for him in that aspect, and like he's probably thinking to himself like, "Whoa!" But I do believe, yeah, there have been cameos where I've been like, you know what? He's still got it, you know. Like, I don't know if you remember the Liverpool game, but he got the ball, yeah, and he just drove through the midfield, and I was like, yo, you can still do it. It's just whether, for me, if I'm going to Brighton, we ain't talking more than 50 million, 60 million at max.
Yeah.
So that's where they've got to realize, yo, like, yesterday's price isn't today's price. You get me? Like, you man dilly-dallied. You man had your best bet last year to sell him. That was the highest fee. He's not had a great year. You know, he doesn't even get into the starting lineup right now. The manager don't clearly, you know, I don't know what's going on with him. They've clearly had a falling out or whatever. And ultimately, you know what I mean? The price has to go down for sure. You haven't used him for a year. So at the end of the day, you know, if we could get him for around 50, 60 million, I think that's a good price for a player that has bags of ability. Like he does. You get me? Like, you just got to put him in the right position, right mindset, you know what I mean, within the right team as well. I think you could get a really good player out of him. And he's still only 22. I keep forgetting, bro. I'm thinking like, yo, he's in his mid-20s and that, but he's 22, bro. You get what I'm trying to say to you? Like 22, just turned 22 in January. Like, that's crazy to me. So, yeah, man, for me, I'm with it for the right price. As soon as they start saying, yeah, you know what, it's still the same price as last year, we're looking at 85 million. 80 million. I'm like, yeah, see you later, bro. I'd rather go get players that are, you get me, that have
Anderson for 80 million. I'd rather spend 80 million on Anderson than Belabor.
Thank you. You know the ones there, bro. I'd rather do that than go shell it out, bro. Because end of the day, yeah, we've got Champions League football. We've got leverage. We don't have to be scrounging around thinking who can we go and get. And also, the midfielder market ain't like it's like rubbish. There's a lot of talent in that market, bro, that you can go and get. You get me? Like, there's a lot of talent you can possibly identify and be like, you know what? There you go. There's already about 4 or 5 in the Premier League. You know, if you go into Europe, there's still a lot in Europe as well. So there is options, man, them in that middle of the park. Maybe the wing is a little bit dead. You know what I mean? Everyone has their opinions of whether the left wing or whatever. If, say, for example, in Dye goes, then you might have to go down somewhere other route. But for now, in the midfield, there's so much talent there. You get me? Like, there's so much talent for United there. So I'm relaxed about the midfield. I think United have got more than enough options for us to go and get. If it's not a Tonali, it's an Anderson.
Yeah, there's so many players available. You're right,
bro.
But between Bruno G, Tonali, Anderson, Belabor, Wharton, that we've been linked with, any 2 of those 5 is wavy.
Yeah, 100%, bro. I'm with it. The only thing is right now is that I'm seeing this Rodri situation. I don't know what's
happening with Rodri.
Brother, he's coming out and he's saying some mad shit, bro. Like, he said basically, I played for Atletico Madrid, but that doesn't mean I can't play for Real Madrid. And then he said something along the lines of, I would love to play in Spain, blah, blah, blah. But I do have
towards the end of his career. Maybe he's trying to get more money again out of City, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if he's trying to get a little pay rise again.
100%.
You know them way there.
100%, bro. He said here, the fact that I play for Atletico Madrid does not stop me from playing Real Madrid. You cannot refuse the best clubs in the world. See, that sounds wild to me, bro. Like, yo.
That's crazy.
When I see
that bit's crazy. Maybe he knows that Pep's leaving and he wants to cut.
Broski, I see Big Steve. I was with Big Steve today, and even he was sweating a little bit, man. He was sending voice notes to the man saying, everyone calm down, everyone relax. But he's got
what they were trying to get when them man were trying to what? Don was telling me they wanted Enzo though. Enzo Fernandez, bro. So what? The man are saying they want Rodri instead of Enzo, blood.
You know what it is, yeah? I think with Enzo Fernandez, yeah, it was maybe a year, 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Now I'm not sure whether they're going for him. Plus, you could get Rodri on a cheaper. He's got 1 year left on his deal. Whereas Enzo, he's got a contract until when? 2030 something? You know what I was there? So Rodri's got a year left on his contract. You can argue what you're saying there is correct, though. Like, he's basically coming and saying, yo, I could move, but if you give me a contract, I will stay. You know what I was there? Like, I don't know what he's actually on right now, yeah. Let me just check his current wages. Because
this is incredible, bro. I can't lie.
He's on 220. He's on 220.
Us, you know?
He's on 220 a week.
Yeah, he wants more, bro. He wants more for sure. Because they're saying Erling's on 300 plus. He's the captain.
Whoa,
he's 500.
Erling's on 500.
Grealish was on 300.
Yeah. Mamouche is on 300.
Exactly. So he wants a pay rise. Obvious.
Yeah. He wants a pay rise, yeah.
He wants a pay rise, man. That's all it is. I don't think he'll leave. I don't think he'll leave, bro. I think he wants more money.
Yeah, 100%, bro. This is tactics, man. And they always do it in international breaks, man. It's the perfect way. I've seen Enzo speaking. I see Bear, man. They go to this random Spanish station and they just speak to them. And I'm like, yo, when would they go to a random English newspaper and discuss their feelings? What they'll do is they'll go to a random Spanish news outlet, and they discuss their whole life. And I'm like, hold on a minute. Are you all right? You get me? So, but then I can't lie to you. That quote is still wild, though. Like, for you to say, like, I haven't played for Madrid yet. Like, yo, you can't turn your back against the best clubs. That's a bit wild, though. You can speak
he's basically saying the door's open, innit? Like, if you man don't want to pay me the peas, I'll go Real Madrid. I hear it, though. If Mamouche is on 300k, and Rodri's on like 220, it's a joke thing, really.
That's a joke thing. Ballon d'Or. It is. Ballon d'Or.
Bro. Ballon d'Or winner's got to be the top earner at your club or near enough the top earner. So he needs to have parity with the top earners, innit? You know what I mean? And Bruno done the same thing to us. He wanted the money that Casemiro and Varane were on, and he got it.
Yes.
And so it's one of them ones where, like, I can understand Rodri wanting more money. That makes a lot more sense.
Yes, 100%, bro. So that's where for me it comes down to, like in terms of Rodri situation, bro, you look at it thinking, like the gay he even coming in and demanding 300k is a bit wild as well. Even though man's not really trying to, you know what I mean, like pocket watch and that, but he's thinking, gay he can come in and dictate his fee. So Real Madrid, listen, Real Madrid, they take a year off and then they spend again. You know what I mean? Last year, I don't know if they bought anyone in the summer. I can't. They bought, I think it was Huijsen for 50.
Yeah.
And then what else did they buy in the summer? I think that might have been it, And Trent, but Trent was a free.
Trent they paid, I think, 25 million euros or something to Liverpool.
Yeah, so it weren't really like a madness. So
it was a small window.
Now, if they go this summer and they put 50 million down for Rodri, you get me? And then, because you know what they're gonna do, right? They're gonna say 50, take the 50 now, or we'll come back for him next year when he's free. You know what was there, and I think Rodri's he's turning 30 in the summer. I still think for me in the La Liga he can play until he's 35.
He'll ball in the Liga, man. Yeah. But the Liga's too easy for Rodri, I'll be honest. But the Premier League, I can't lie. It's one of them ones where people were talking about Casemiro and stuff like that. But bro, Rodri looks like physically he's declined massively, bro.
Massively, 100%, bro. Especially when you deep the fact that he's had a knee injury as well. You get me? Like that's a big thing. I think Casemiro, like fair play, man. Like you know what I mean. God's blessed him because he's not really had any big injuries, bro. You know what I mean? Like he's had a few niggles here and there. You got to give credit to like Casemiro in that aspect. Like he's kept himself like
he looks after himself. But also, in football, aggressive players don't really tend to get injured, bro. Sandro's like the only one.
The only one.
You're the kicker or you get kicked, bro. That's how football works. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the players that get the most injuries are usually the ones that get kicked, innit? The kickers never really get injured.
Yeah, 100%. Man said playing in the Bernabeu is incredible. It's an intimidating place. Yeah, I don't know why he's glazing Real Madrid, bro. But
also, he's on international duty, innit? So, because he's on international duty, man probably spoke to 1-2 of the man them, and man just started feeling himself, bro. This is what these men do, bro. This is one thing about internationals. Every time man go on international, all of a sudden, man just find interviews, like all the time.
Yeah.
Like no interviews throughout the season. As soon as man go on international duty, man just starts singing, bro. Like it always happens.
You start singing, you start doing a madness. And the thing is, he
just won a trophy and they're in a title race.
Yeah.
Now ain't the time to be doing this.
Yeah, but he kind of conceded the title, bro. Did you watch his interview against what interview was it? I think it might have been after West Ham game. He kind of gave up on the league, bro. And you compare that to the year before where he was like mentality monsters and that and da. I feel like he knows that Guardiola's leaving. He's now thinking, let me go and get out of there while I can, bro. Because once Guardiola leaves, bro, Stones is on his way out. Kyle Walker's left. De Bruyne's left. Bro, the older generation.
He's seen all the real ballers leave, and he's one of the only ones that's still here.
Bernardo's leaving. You know, Bernardo's is out of contract this summer. Do you know that, by the way? He's out of contract this summer. So, brother, he's seeing that everyone else is leaving, and then you're thinking to yourself, well, hold on a minute. Can I really stay? Should I really stay? Should I really be part of this new rebuild that's happening at Man City?
Fuck that, man. It's time to move on, cuz end of an era kind of thing.
Yeah, bro. He's probably thinking, listen, as much as I love Man City, like I don't want to be part of that era where we're getting bopped and that. You feel me? And we're getting cooked. You know what I'm saying?
I can't lie. Next season, we're going to have them up, bro. I just have a feeling. I feel like this is the last season for them.
Dominance.
Like, even this ain't even, they're not even there no more.
Not really.
They're not really there no more. Like, we beat them easily as well. Like, it wasn't even a tough game.
No, it weren't, bro. It weren't. I can't lie to you. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, with United, like, if we could get ahead of them in the recruitment, that would be. This is why, for me, when I say, like, with Anderson, United need to sneak ahead of Man City in the Anderson deal because I feel like that would be a big power move. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, that would be a big statement to be like, yo, we got Anderson instead of them. That would be.
I think we can do it, you know. Like before, I wasn't sure. Before, I wasn't sure, and I know, like, because bro, like, I think it was, I don't know. It could have been Daps and that saying, it's pretty much already done and that. But all the noises now coming out are saying that it's not agreed, like.
brother. You got to remember, end of the day, like it looks like obviously Man City are in the front runners or whatever it is, but at the same time, bro, you can never rule Man United out, bro.
Brother, we
like,
got Jason Wilcox, blood. That guy has got a link to all of the young English players. He might, he could have been tapping, he could have been tapping up that move for time, bro. That, like, even the Lewis Skelly move, stinks of Jason Wilcox again, bro. Because I didn't know who Aiden Heaven was, bro.
Yeah, Jason.
I didn't know who he was.
Key figure in this deal because he's got connections, bro. You get, man. When you have them connections, they're valuable. You know them ones there, like they're very, very valuable. So as much as you say, oh yeah, cool, they've got Viana and that, but Viana won't know the ins and outs of what happens.
He won't.
Youth level, what happens in them kind of under 21 games. You know them ones there, bro. And if you add Michael Carrick factor in there, a fellow Geordie as well, in the mix as well, that helps the situation out even more massively. You know them ones there. So I feel like Man United are doing their due diligence on the Elliot Anderson deal. I really do. Like, I feel like with the Bruno Gomes one, as much as I want to believe it, it looks like the agents are wanting to get their money up. Spain with Tonali as well. It looks like they're
that's not coming from us. The Tonali and the Bruno G stuff's coming from their agent because they see Newcastle are in turmoil at the moment. There's loads of doubt over Eddie Howe's future. Newcastle don't really look like they're doing anything. Do you know what I mean? So when you look at all of that, Newcastle are like, they're a sinking ship, kind of. You know the ones, like the vibe that they had, the trajectory they had, is kind of died now. The gas, like they went and bought Baltimore. They started really well, and then he kind of dipped off. Like Newcastle's whole gas is kind of dying now.
Facts. Because you know what it is, bro. They set like the expectation were too high for me, bro. Like this idea that they were gonna be consistently a top 4 club. For me, they couldn't do it, bro. Also, financially as well, their revenue coming in is the reason why they've got problems with PSR, bro. They're not a big club globally. They're a big club in Newcastle. They're a big club in maybe England, but are they?
Newcastle's not even a big place like that to say it's not big, and it's not enough to just be big in Newcastle. Not for FFP.
100%, bro. You can't do that. So at the end of the day, when they go on like, oh yeah, cool, we got the Saudi owners and that, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, what are you gonna do with that though? What's your aim? What's your purpose? When reality is, you're only big in Newcastle. You know, that's all it is. So that there is never gonna help them in that regards. So a lot of companies need to realize that, bro. Like, you're not gonna be big worldwide. With Man United, they can get away with it every year. They could just stay. They did what they did in Malaysia. They picked up 10, 20 million in Malaysia. 2 games, just like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So at the end of the day, that's really, really possible. So for me, when I look at it now with Tonali and Bruno Gomes, I feel like they're both begging for a new deal, but at the same time, they will leave if they want to. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, they will leave at any given moment. If they see a situation where the club's not really being ambitious, the club's not really going where they want to go.
I think they can already smell that, though.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, where are they in the league right now? Let me just quickly check right now. Where are they in the league?
I'm not even sure, but if you think about it, Bruno G is 29, I think next month or something like that.
November.
Okay, so he's 29 this year. So he's going to want a pay rise because this is his last big contract of his career, bro.
Yes.
Because between 29 and say 33, 34, that's your big money. So he's going to want a big pay rise.
Oh, wow. 12.
And then Tonali, see, they're 12th, bro. They're 13. They're not even in the top half of the table. And then if you look at Tonali, for instance, he had the ban, he's come back, he's playing well, he's confident, he's young, and it's like he probably wants more money as well. And it's like they're probably gonna have to sell one of them because there's been chat about Gordon leaving, Tonali, Bruno G. Like, it's like
they're gonna sell Tonali. They're gonna sell Tonali.
Guaranteed that one of their big players are gonna leave in the summer.
They're gonna sell Tonali. For me, they're gonna sell Tonali.
I think he's the most likely to leave.
Yeah, not only is the most. I feel like they just think, you know what, man, we could get another Tonali. Whereas I don't think we're gonna get another.
I don't know what happened there with Saeed, guys. He'll be back. That's super random. Here he is.
Yeah, my man, I don't know.
Yo, man, bro.
Yeah. But that in terms of Bruno G, you can't find another Bruno G in that kind of mold of a leader, of someone who's come in and do
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you could get another Tonali though. You get
And his passing's underrated as well.
Yeah, his pass is underrated, but I feel like he's been there from when they were in the mud, yeah. Like, because when he came in, he was the start of the rebuild, isn't it? And it's like you've come in.
Yeah, because they beat Arsenal to him.
Yeah, bro. They beat Arsenal, man. I remember when he was coming from Lyon, I was like, yo, 24 years old Brazilian. They were like, yeah, say no more. I watched him a few times. I was like, okay, cool. But he's actually grown in that Newcastle. And you know what it is? Some people they take into the city. They take into the lifestyle of Newcastle. He's that kind of guy that's taken into the city. You know, there was maybe rumors of Tonali was missing Italy and that. But with Bruno Guimaraes, these Brazilians, by the way, the one thing I like about Brazilians is that a lot of them do adapt quite easily because they're from the favelas and that, because they've been raised up in maybe rough environments and that. They are more kind of like when you feel the love and you feel the connection with a city, they acclimatize more. You know what I mean?
Bro, also, they'll run through a brick wall for you, blood. Like, look what Cunha's doing at Man United as well, bro.
Yeah,
Cunha
bro.
turned into a touchline winger, bro, and he's running at players and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, them man are proper passion merchants, bro. A lot of them.
Bro. They warm into the city and the environment more better, bro. And that's what I like. And that's why for me, I'm if we can't get Anderson, I do want Bruno G. But again, it comes down to the price, and you feel me? Like, all of it comes down to the price, innit?
Yeah, you can get both of them, bro. Like, fuck that. You know them ones. I'll be real. Like, I think that we're gonna do a mad thing in the summer. Once we get Champions League confirmed, I think we're gonna do a madness. That's what I think. I think that credit facility is gonna get tapped, brother. Man, gonna free up another 100 M's, bro. I feel like we're gonna do a madness.
You get because you know what it is though. United will make a lot of that money back though in the Champions League next year. Like,
bro, the extra games. Do you know what I'm saying?
Games.
Like all of that stuff. We're 100% gonna make more money back, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because the extra games brings in so much money, bro. The match day revenue for this club, people don't even understand not having those extra games, how much money it's costing, man.
Brother, I think on an average Premier League day, it's about 5 million a match on an average Premier League day. So you look at Champions League night, where people are spending the whole day there, by the way. So
and it's more expensive Champions League as well. Champions League tickets are a different ball game.
Bro, different ball game. Also, you got to remember the merchandise is different as well. Everything's different. So you want to go buy that as well. You know what one's there. So I feel like if you look at it from that point of view, and then you got the fact that you could play Barcelona, you could play Real Madrid, you could play Bayern Munich. You don't know who you're going to play in it. You know one's there. So them 2 games, you could have 2 games that are crazy. Yeah. And United are going to be at the top of the food chain in terms of the TV rights and whatnot, because you want to play Man United every game, bro.
Oh, Man United Champions League, we're the main game.
Yeah, there you go.
In England, 100% over Chelsea, over Arsenal, over Liverpool, over Man City, bro. Man United will be on the first channel, blood. No matter who we're playing,
brother. Look at our Europa League, going our Europa League game against Lyon, bro. The views it got on the YouTube channel, bro. TNT. You get me like that? That's the numbers that they're talking about, bro. And that's what you got to realize as well. Like, United just attract big numbers everywhere. So that, and again, the TV revenue is going to go up. So I feel like for me, they can take a gamble in this transfer market, knowing that the reward will be there at the end of it. You know what I mean, bro? Like they know for certain that money's going to be made back. So I like that, bro. And that's why, if you say to me, bro, we're buying 3 midfielders, 2 of them of the higher echelon, and then maybe you get one that's a third tier.
Yeah, get one squad player to replace Ugarte.
Yeah. If you do that for me, alhamdulillah, bro, that would bring smiles to my face, bro. You feel me? Like, that's gonna be beautiful. And try and do it before the World Cup as well, because after the World Cup, once the World Cup starts, there's a big World Cup tax. Silly prices, bro. Bruno G start doing a madness. Say no more. You get me? Like, I'm hoping that Italy don't qualify for the World Cup. I can't lie to you, because then you can get Tonali and Anderson quickly. You feel me? Like, that could be done quite easily. So maybe a couple of them might not go to the World Cup, so that you can get them deals quite easily done. You know what was there. So let's just hope that there's not many players that we're linked with that make it to the World Cup. Obviously, you want to see them anyway at the best level, but you also want to make sure that there ain't no tax involved, because if they have a half decent World Cup, and I mean, you don't have to do a lot, by the way. You just have to maybe get a goal.
Yeah, no, facts, you're right.
Brother, you know, I've seen some bad players come after the World Cup when they shelled out the World Cup, yeah. But after the World Cup, they are a shadow of themselves, bro.
But that happens most of the time. When you sign a player off a tournament, yeah, it's hit and miss, and most of the time it's more misses than hits, innit?
Oh, massively. Massively.
I don't know. When I'm looking at it right now, I don't know. Maybe it's the demon in me, yeah. But bro, like, because I know City want Anderson, now I want him.
Bro, listen.
You know that one? Like, because I know City want him, yeah. And I know that it would really fuck them up if we got him.
Bro.
Now I feel like he's got to be one of the two now, because it's like, if they're losing Bernardo, I feel like they think that he's the Bernardo replacement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if we fuck that up, you get me? It's like, I can't lie, that's worth something on its own. So
facts.
I'm trying to take him from Man City. I feel like Balaba's there anyway, because Balaba just wants Man United.
Yeah, Balaba's there. He's there.
And then Adam Wharton's my guy, bruv, because I just like Adam Wharton. We're not going to get all three of them, but any two out of them three, and we're cooking, bruv. I can't lie.
Eating, bro. You're absolutely eating. That's why for me, it's like, when I get it, yeah, when you were saying that City are there, but at the same time, that should fuel my United to go in there and claim your guy. Just because someone else...
we got Lenny Euro off Real Madrid, innit? Let's not forget, innit? And they went and signed Housen instead. Housen's not better than Lenny Euro.
There you go. Right there. We said it right there, bro. So at the end of the day, United, we did it in the summer with Lenny Euro. We can do it, bro. We did it with a lot of players in the summer. You get me? When they were meant to go to here and then they didn't come. You know what I mean? So United can do that, bro. And I feel like with the Champions League factor involved, with the fact that United, when you look at Liverpool and Chelsea, cool. They're one of them is a Premier League champion right now, but Salah's leaving. You get me? In the season, bro. Like, Slot could be leaving. Like, Van Dijk's probably got a year left at the best level. Like, they're not as secured as what people say they are. Chelsea's project ain't secured, you know what I mean, in what they're trying to do. So, you know, United could be the best opportunity for people to come in and say, yo, Casemiro's left now. Can you take his spot? Can you take his spot now? Can you be the guy to be the one to take Man United to the next level? Because it will be a brand new midfield. And that's where, you know, you look at it thinking, it's an exciting move. Rather than going to Man City, you may be a bench warmer still, bro. If Guardiola's still there, you will be a bench warmer. So you either choose to be a bench warmer or, you know what I mean, you go and come for a club that actually is going to play you. You know,
100%, bro. Like, I think we're in a great situation now and I think that Wilcox has done a good job of it, is we get to genuinely sell, the idea of getting Man United back to where they're supposed to be, innit? And when you've got young players like the Andersons and these man will still know United as a big club. And if you're saying, yo, this is our first season back in the Champions League after X amount of time, you know what I mean? We're this far along in the project. This is the manager. If it is going to be Carrick, and Carrick finishes in the Champions League, our trajectory is upwards, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's exciting times for anyone that's going to join right now. We've probably got the most exciting project at the moment, because you look at Chelsea, their thing's dead. You look at Liverpool, their thing is khalas, bro.
Khalas,
you know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
Khalas,
you look at Arsenal, and it's like, even if they do win the league, there's only so much improvement they can do, because they bought 9 players last season. They're not going to buy another 9. So there's only certain spots that they can really improve on. There's not loads. They're not going to buy a striker because they just spent bare money on one.
Who do you reckon they replace Salah with? Because I don't know if you've seen Uli Hoeneß. He's coming out and saying, hell no.
They're talking about Elise and all these things. Liverpool are rubbish. You know them ones. They'll go and get Bradley Barcola or something. That's what they'll do. Like, they're rubbish. Like, I can't lie. I'm not worried about Liverpool at all, bruv. Like, not even remotely.
For real.
They don't factor in my thinking for next season. For me, they're finished for like 2 years.
Yeah.
They're done.
Until because it's a big rebuild over there, bro. Like they haven't even spent the amount of money that they should have spent, really, and the key positions that they should have got here are missing, bro. Midfield is missing. The fullbacks I don't think are good enough. The centre backs for me, Konate's gone down a drain. Van Dijk's only gonna get, you know what I mean, older and older. And to be honest with you, can you keep relying on Van Dijk to get you out of trouble? You know what I mean? So really and truly, you got still Gakpo there up front. You know what I mean? So it is looking very, very grim over there.
Bro, man, isn't Liverpool not dangerous? Bro, Liverpool, have two rubbish fullbacks. They need a replacement for Virgil, at least an understudy for Virgil. Konate ain't signed a new deal. Do you know what I'm saying? What do you more call him? Gravenberch ain't a holding midfielder, so they need one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? McAllister hasn't been performing. Mo Salah's gone. Gakpo's rubbish. Brother, they got so many holes in that squad. That squad is dusted. That squad is 2 years away from being fixed, bro. There's nothing dangerous about that squad. That squad has got mold, blood.
Yeah.
Salah
carried him last season. Salah carried him last season and got the goals that they needed to. But now, like I said, it's one of them ones where even looking at Liverpool and you're looking at their attack here, even though they've got Ekitike and Isak, but it's about the balance of the squad, bro. There's no balance in that squad. That's sometimes it's bigger than having. You can have superstars, you can have wonderful players, but is there balance in your team, bro? And that right there, it's going to take a lot of time to sort out, bro, without a doubt. So, boy, man, like I said, the fact that people are thinking Elise is going to go over there when he's got Bayern.
Elise ain't never going there. Elise is at Bayern Munich, challenging for a Champions League, gonna win the league, and this guy is gonna be one of the main players for France in the World Cup.
Made, bro.
Why would you go Liverpool?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts. It's just doesn't make sense. That's why I think the Bayern the Bayern whatever CEO whatever he is, he was just like, yo, man, like relax yourselves, man. You ain't getting
I see free manager as well. You think that Elise is leaving,
bro?
Company to go play for what? Xabi Alonso next year? Get out of here. It's not happening. It's not happening. There's no chance.
You've seen it with Xabi Alonso with Real Madrid. He failed the test, man. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's a big kind of big thing for him. I just see now Fabrizio just put a video out saying Man United big summer plans. So it looks like you're right.
As soon as we get Champions League, we're going to go crazy. I can't wait.
Yeah, facts.
I can't wait. Man, only chatting bare shit because I've been waiting for this. You know them. I've been waiting for this. A solid 10 years since man's been doing YouTube. We've been rubbish. Man is talking about Champions League and we're about to go spend some money and get some ballers in, bro. It's crazy. Can't wait, bro. Next season, bro, I'm on next, bro.
Bro, it's the best time to close a gap, bro. And listen, people will say, oh, yeah, but Man United, But if you can close a gap here, I'm telling you now, next summer, and you could challenge for the league, man. People will laugh at that, but
we will challenge for the league next season, bro.
Yeah,
we will. We'll do what Chelsea thought they were gonna do this year.
Yeah, you can. I genuinely think you can, man. If you can get the squad that we need, and you can bring in the players that we want to see and the positions we can go and get. I think it's more than possible, bro. Because you're looking at it right now. Look how bad the league been this season, where teams have dropped points, then that team's dropped points, and then it's become a case of who wants this league title? There was a point where we were actually thinking, like, who's actually wants this league title? So United can get involved, man. They can certainly get involved in the conversation, start applying some pressure, start doing a bit of madness and getting the players that you want to get, because once United are involved, bro, like, I'm telling you now, you don't want to see that. And that's where, for me, my head is at in terms of Man United this summer, is that there's an opportunity, there's a gap. Don't waste it. I don't think you can waste that. I really don't think, you should just be saying to yourself, you know what, Rants, let's just get top 4. Let's just cement top 4. I don't think that's the way you should think. Man United should not be thinking about cementing top 4. We got into the top 4. We got there. Now build even more. Apply pressure. If the fan base have that mentality, I think we as a whole will have that mentality. I really do. If we don't, then it's like, oh, but top 4. Bro, look how dusty this top 4. I don't want to be next to Liverpool and Chelsea. Them man, look at the way them man are playing at, bro. And we want to say, oh, yeah, but we're in the top 4 race with them. Come on, man. You got to try and achieve more. You feel
Yeah,
me?
facts.
So I feel like that's where my kind of mindset is. If United get the players they want to get, yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm saying let's go in the title race. Let's try and do it.
100, bro. But
Why not?
that should be the minimum that man expect based on what everyone else is doing, bro. Like this Miles Lewis Skelly stuff, guys. Like my man saying that he thinks it's being driven more from the player side. It could well be, blood. But I tell you what,
Bring him.
bring blood.
I want him. I want him. I can't lie to you. I want him. I definitely want him. I think he's a player that I do like. I think he's skillful. I think he's technical. I think he's the one that we could go and get. And another Hale end to add to the list. Why not, bro? You know what I'm saying, bro?
Listen, they're little bros, blood. We might as well go and take Lewis Skelly from them. I'll be honest, yeah.
Do it.
It's one of them ones where the way I see it is, yeah, he's Premier League proven. Do you know what I'm saying? He started week in, week out in the Prem. He's played against the Real Madrids and the Man Cities and that.
Yeah.
So he fits the profile in terms of he's young, he's English, and his temperament is calm, bro. Like, I like him. He's a bit of a scumbag and that. So for me, go get him if he's available, bro. He slots straight into the team. He starts straight away. There's no problems.
Yes.
There's absolutely no problems. And he won't be expensive either.
Yeah, and then we'll go for Darwin after that. You know what I mean? In a couple of years time.
Hey, broski, let Arsenal nurture him, and then, you know what I mean? When he's ready to do the proper things, that he can come to Man United. Like, it is what it is, bro. But Lewis Skelly, I think that the left-back market's not great.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? When you look at the Premier League, Nuri's gone already.
Yeah.
So that there was
it's
really
the right
no
price as well.
What's
for
that?
The right price, because you got to remember, Lewis Skelly I reckon will cost you around 20-25 million.
Yeah, but that's calm.
Yeah, that's calm. That's what I'm saying to you. And then you look at Lewis Hall, it's just too much money, bro.
But that's what I mean. 70-80 million for Lewis Hall.
That's a long thing, bro.
That's what they're gonna want. And realistically, we're not gonna spend that on a left back. You see what I'm saying?
We can't afford to. That's too much. I think the
budget. Even if we could afford to, it's still not money well spent, because no left back can cost 70-80 million, bro.
You don't want to do that. I don't think it'll be the right kind of thing to do. I think you've got to spread the money evenly. But I think the most you've got to do is put the midfield, spend 200 on the midfield, yeah. Then you've got the left winger. Then you've got the fullback if you need to, like I said to you. And then, you know what I'm saying, to United, I don't know if you've seen it, but Sully, remember I put it on your chat, yeah, on Tuesday. United are looking at striker as well, so to back up with.
I just don't think we need one, bro. Like, I don't believe the striker talk, you know. I just don't.
I think if you get the right sort of profile, yeah, for the right amount of money, I think you could get away.
What kind of profile though? Because we don't need a striker like Sesko.
Yeah.
Because we've already got a Sesko. So. You've also got Cunha and Brian that can play in the number 9, so you don't need another one, bro. Like, it's a waste of money.
No, but the thing is, yeah, you know what the funniest thing is, that we'll get rid of Xerxes, but then we'll probably try and buy a player that's similar to
another false 9 and that. Like, it's dead. If you want to get rid of him, just keep Brian as a striker option.
Up front, man. I don't know, bro, man. I can't lie to you, bro. I'm kind of getting bored of that Brian 9 role, if I'm being honest with you. I think in the bigger games, don't get me wrong, Rants, here, when there's space to run in behind you. But a lot of teams, they like to play a low block, man. So,
but this is why.
Anonymous.
But the thing is, the low block thing doesn't help. That Sesko doesn't help against a low block, and neither does Brian. So Xerxes is the only right answer. The problem is, he's good enough to start week in, week out somewhere else.
Thank you.
And he's going to want to go and play football, and I don't blame him in it. So because of that, I don't think we need to replace him. I don't think it's an issue, bro, because no matter who's playing, we're scoring goals, bro. Like,
I agree.
We haven't been goalless in any game with Carrick, regardless of whether we played a striker or not a striker. We still score goals, bro. So I'm not really worried, innit? Like,
no, but Sesko's agent, you see what he said though, Sesko's agent? He was like, yo, we're not. I think it's disrespectful to call my striker a super sub or something along those lines and that. So he's looking to, you get me? He's looking to start games. You know them ones there.
And
that's why I believe. That's why I believe if you could go get a striker that can be competitive with Sesko, it looks better. With an Mbumo, I don't think Sesko's really feeling that at his camp. They probably think,
and he shouldn't be. Sesko should be looking at Brian and saying, yo, this brother's not better than me. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? He should be looking at that. That's the right attitude. So
100%.
So
I
we
just
should
don't
absolutely
really
have that.
like. Yeah, go on.
But we should have that. But for me,
Yeah,
that when I'm looking at it right now, I'm like, if they go and get, say, if they get Lewis Skelly, if they get Njai, yeah, and they get Anderson and Belabor, for example, them four,
yeah.
that's it. And they said, all right, cool, that's your lot, mate. And then if Ugarte leaves, we'll go and get like a cheap midfielder from somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's a João fucking Gomez or a Hayden Hackney or something like that. I'll be like, cool, whatever. Cool. Like, go get me a random third midfielder for a little 30 mil, 25 mil. No problem. Do you get it? But go get me them four. I'm chilling, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm chilling if you go and get me them four. So a left back, a left winger, and 2 centre mids. Man, don't need a striker, bro. You don't need one. Even Mateus Fernandez, if they want to go get that or whatever. Go get someone like that as a third option. If we get rid of Ugarte for 25 mil, shell the 25 mil on another player that's going to be a squad option. No problem.
Yeah. I still would want a backup striker or someone. No, the thing is, we got to remove the word backup, like someone who's going to come in and compete for the number 9 role. And I reckon you can get that in the current market. I don't think the strikers now are going for more money than they were, because I feel like even though there's less strikers, there aren't quality strikers like an Osimhen, or people say
I don't think Osimhen's a quality striker though.
No, but I'm talking about the market. The market right now would look at them as like the premium options right now. And Alvarez, Osimhen, they're the kind of premium ones, you feel me? But there are strikers, hidden gems. Like for me, for example, Guirassy was available, for around about 20.
I'm not a fan of Guirassy still.
Guirassy's good, bro, man. I'm telling you. If you could go get a Guirassy, Ivan Toney. I'll give you an example. Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney came in. Someone of that quality.
But if you get Ivan Toney in, he starts ahead of Sesko for me. So,
bro, but then so be it. If that happens, Sesko's got to step up. Then you step up. You know what was there, bro. So there are, and I'm not even. Someone said they're Brobby. I'm not saying Brobby is the answer, but someone of that ilk where they've done well somewhere. And they're experienced now. They're 25, 26, and they're ready to step up to a new level. You know what I'm trying to say?
Brobby can fuck off though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to be that guy.
But it's Sunderland level.
It's like you have to think about wages as well, because if Ivan Toney comes in, he's gonna be at the top of the wage bill. Like, I don't think the owners are trying to do that. I think we're trying to pattern everything. If Brian and Cunha, you know what I'm saying, are around that 200k mark here with the Champions League football, then we don't want no one that's going to be on more than that. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, we don't really.
No. Say, for example, I don't know, like Tottenham were to get relegated. Would you take a Solanke?
I don't like Solanke.
Okay.
Well, I don't like Solanke, bro.
Mateta's the one. I think is Mateta free in the summer?
Yes, I think he is. But because of the knee thing, I don't know if man are still going to take a risk on him. I think he's having surgery, but you don't know how he's going to come back.
Didn't have surgery.
Hendrick is a shout. Oh my days. Like
Hendrick.
If man want to slap down money for a man like Bobby Charlton, I can't lie. Because bro, he's got the long shot bangers, Like I wouldn't mind that. I can't lie.
Hendrick, I don't know.
I was thinking Hendrick. John Duran, but the off-pitch stuff I can't get over. This guy keeps moving clubs too much, bro.
Yeah, John Duran. I can't keep up with John Duran, bro. I don't know what he's on. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he looks like a guy he's going downhill for some reason, bro. But Hendrick's good, but I still think Real Madrid back in their mind think he's gonna be the next guy for them. You feel me? Like, I know Mbappe's there.
Yeah, but you don't really see Real Madrid loan players out, bring them back and play them. Who's the last player that they loaned out, brought back and actually played?
I'm sure.
Usually when Real Madrid loan you out, you don't go back and play like.
Nah, there was one player. Sure, there's been a player where they've loaned out. Yeah, you know what? Casemiro.
To who?
To Porto. They loaned him out to Porto. Nico Paz is a player where they highly
I don't know why I thought that Cass went Porto before.
No. He went on loan for a year and went back.
Okay.
He has a shout as well. Yeah, there's a couple, man. Isco,
Raheem,
Brahim Diaz.
but when he at City though, that weren't loan.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like they went to Real Madrid. It didn't really materialize, and then they went to AC Milan for a bit, and then they went to Real Madrid. You get me? Loaned him out and that. Because I remember that time he just wasn't getting ahead of Casemiro, Modric, and Kroos. Remember they played that little free in midfield where you kind of wasn't really getting there. You know them ones there. So
yeah, maybe you might be right. Yeah, see, Morata, I don't associate Morata with Real Madrid like that. I'll be honest. Morata, I associate with Atletico. Like Raheem, I thought he was at Man City. Ceballos, didn't they sell man to Arsenal?
Ceballos, I don't really care about Ceballos. He's not. So I don't even
say Ceballos either. Like,
no. The biggest one is the next one that you will see is this Nico Paz guy. I don't know if you've watched him. I don't know if Lee Gunnar has mentioned him before, but he's silky.
Yeah, Lee Gunnar has mentioned him, but I don't know nothing about him.
Yeah, he's a 10. He's a 10. He plays for Como. He's one where they've categorically told everyone he's not for sale. You ain't buying him. And we're buying him back actually for 10 million euros. I'm sure they sold him or they've loaned him out, something anyway, but they're buying him back for 10 million. I think they've got like a buyback clause for 10 million. So obviously a club like Como will take that. You know them ones there. So yeah, there is a few, but obviously there's now it kind of doesn't look like likely because Mbappe's there, bro. And then when Mbappe's there, you know what I mean? Are you going to get ahead of Mbappe? Probably not. You know what was there.
Didn't they have another young striker as well, though, that was playing?
Gonzalo Garcia.
Yeah, that brother.
Yeah, he's all right as well. He had a good Club World Cup, but never really kind of made his mark on, you know what I mean?
So what, do you think Endrick can get back ahead of him?
I don't know.
Because, bro, Endrick wasn't playing under Carlo either.
He wasn't playing under Carlo. Didn't play under Xabi Alonso. And then, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, so he hasn't been playing under any of the managers. It's not just Xabi Alonso.
Yeah. But then what I would say, though, is that this Arbeloa is giving chance to the youth. Like, one thing that this guy's doing, whether it's Castilla or not, he is giving chance to the youth. Like, he's been playing a lot of young ballers, innit? So maybe he would do it. But I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be Vinny, it's going to be Mbappe, and there's going to be someone on the right. He's not really a right winger. So he ain't going to really get game time, to be honest with you.
But they bought that Argentinian kid, though. He's left-footed, isn't it? They might play him on the right.
Mascherano. Yeah. Again, he's apparently... I've watched him, man. I don't see the hype in that guy. We were about to sign him, you know. We got
linked with him, I swear, and I see bare comps and that. And I thought, he looks all right, but...
Oh, shit, what's this?
I wasn't moved by it. Do you know what I mean? So...
What's this? Major breaking. Man United expected to make a formal approach for Newcastle for Sandro Tonali at the end of the season. Tonali set to emerge as United's main target ahead of Ali Anderson. This is from Craig Hope, who's a Newcastle journalist. Wow.
So what? Them man are saying is Tonali or Anderson then. If we don't get Anderson, we're getting Tonali is what they're saying.
Yeah. Wow. That's big news.
Hey, bro, Wilcox, mate. You know them ones. Bro, I never switched up on Jason Wilcox, bro. That's all I'm saying, innit? I'm just putting it out there because people like to clip stuff. So I'm letting you know, innit? All the man them that switched up on Wilcox here saying he should get sacked after Amorim. Remember, I never switched up.
Now, Jason Wilcox, to be fair, Jason Wilcox was the one that, you know what I mean, was not like it was Omar Barada always for me. I kind of always looked at Jason Wilcox and I thought he was the football man. You know that was there. It's Omar Barada really that should be sacked. He's the one that hired Amorim. He's the one that hired Amorim. Jason Wilcox was the guy that didn't really like Amorim. He wanted him to change it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, that's crazy.
Jason
so now
Wilcox,
it's Tonali.
Mate.
I still think we should go for Anderson, but Tonali...
I think Tonali is if we don't get Anderson because they're similar profiles. They're both box to boxes.
Yeah.
I think it's Belaba plus one of them two.
Yes, it's Belaba or one of them two. Yeah. It's Belaba, Tonali.
And one of them two.
If we
get Belaba and Tonali, I'm happy. If we get Belaba and Anderson, I'm happy, bro. Either way, I'm happy.
But the thing is, though, I still think United need a sitter. Like
we do, blood. But
you know what I mean?
I can't lie. Wharton's the only one, that does that. And if Wharton was our top priority, I feel like we would know because he's a proper Man United player, bro. He's English.
Yeah.
He's at a club like Palace. If Wharton was our first choice, I reckon it would be wrapped already.
Yeah.
The way we wrapped the Belabor deal. So Wharton's my personal favorite, but I'm not hearing enough noise about Adam Wharton. So this is the reason why I'm kind of like in the back of my mind, I know it's not going to happen.
Yeah. The thing is, my worry is, you go get Tonali, Belabor. I don't think United have solved their issues in midfield.
I think we have, because we got Kobe, and Kobe's been chilling now, and doing the little conductor role slyly. He's been playing deeper than Casemiro.
I agree. But
maybe they think that Kobe's gonna be our Wharton. Maybe they think that Kobe's gonna do that job.
Could do, but I'm not gonna lie to you, but I think Wharton's got more in his locker.
Brother, Wharton's better, bro. Like, bro, man, listen, Wharton's my guy, bro. For me, he is, bro.
Relax,
he is, bro. I'll be honest. Like, Wharton, is the most cultured English midfielder out of all.
I agree. He can play anywhere. He can play anywhere.
He's better than all of them. He's better than all of them. Anderson, fucking Rice, all of them. Wharton is him, bro. Like, man needs to understand, Wharton don't even need to run to play football, bro. Like, he's sick. Like, man needs to understand he's cold. The thing is with Adam Wharton,
it's me.
like, because you don't see him running around clattering people like Declan, bare times you just don't even recognize man in the game, bro. Like, if you see some of the passes, man's playing revy passes, like over the top and shit. Like, he's sick.
Yeah. You know what it is though? You know what it is though, broski? With Wharton, like, I remember watching him in the championship for Blackburn. I was like, wow, this kid's ridiculous here. But I just look at it, I think he's so cultured in the fact that he could play in any league and he still look good.
Yeah.
That's, for me, that's amazing. But my question, though, is, Tonali and Belabor are two box-to-box players.
And but they're two high-energy players. And maybe that's what Man United are on, though, because Kobe's not one of them. So maybe they think that they need two.
Maybe, but I don't know whether, like I said to you, United, I don't know what sort of like style they're going to play next season. You feel me? Like, we're seeing Carrick now. We don't really get outplayed in midfield, but we don't really know what his kind of idea is in terms of the midfield and what his idea is in terms of tactical. Right now, he's more managing, getting the players in the right environment, winning football games. Like, you're not seeing a high level of tactical nous from Michael Carrick. Not that I'm saying that he's not a tactical manager.
I don't think he's that kind of manager. I think he's like Carlo Ancelotti and like Unai Emery, bro. Like, he sets his team up defensively, and on the ball, he don't coach on the ball. And I believe in that style of coaching. That's how I coach. I don't coach on the ball. I don't tell my midfielders, you have to find the wingers or you have to do this, bro. Play the pass that makes sense to you, bro.
I agree. That's it.
Like, you become less predictable as a team when you give the players freedom, to choose the pass.
Yes.
If everyone knows you'd like to go out to your wingers all the time, bro, I'm just going to 2v1 on your wingers, bro. Like you just know what they're going to do. So I think what makes Man United good is we're the most unpredictable team in the league. You don't know what we're going to do, bro, because we don't know what we're going to do.
Yes.
We don't know.
I agree. I just think for me, it's one of them ones where I still would love to have someone that could just sit. I'm not saying Kobe can't do that, because I feel like we need more options. Just someone who can sit like an Anderson or a Bruno G in that midfield there.
No, I agree. That is a profile that we're missing, and it's a profile that's rare in modern football. But at the same time, look at PSG. They don't have one. Like, everyone rotates.
They don't. They interchange. But are they box to box though? Would you say they're box to box? Vitinha and Neves. Maybe
Vitinha
Neves
is definitely a box to box, bro. Look at the way he strikes the ball. Neves is a box to box as well. If anything, Fabian's probably the most settled of the three, But even he gets forward and scores.
Yes, true. That is true.
Like, no one's an out and out. No one's an out and out. It's similar to Real Madrid, Like, with Real Madrid, if you take Toni Kroos out the situation, Casemiro and fucking Modric are box-to-box players. People always thought that Casemiro was like a DM, but Casemiro was never picking up the ball off the centre-backs. It was never him. Modric went, Tony went. Casemiro never picked up the ball off the centre-back. So
never.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Fabian Ruiz is actually an 8. So
they do interchange.
Them men have 3 8s in midfield.
They do interchange, to be fair. They do interchange. to be honest with you, in that regards. But I just think for me, it's one of them ones where if you see for me, I'm putting Baleba and Tonali as one bracket of midfielder, and I'm putting.
I
Elliot
agree
Anderson.
with you.
I agree
with you.
That's how
but
I'm
you can
looking
make
at
it work,
summer.
Saeed. I promise you can make it work.
I hear you, but I'd rather not take that risk. I'd rather, right, cool. You buy one of Elliot Anderson or Bruno Guimaraes, then you buy one of Tonali and Baleba.
No,
then
but
you
Anderson and Guimaraes ain't the same either. Like Bruno G is, for me, Bruno G is a combative number 6. Adam Wharton is a deep lying, playmaking number 6.
Yes.
But they're both number 6s. Like Baleba and Tonali are both box to boxes. Bruno G, for me, is not a box to box. So I think him and Wharton are separate from the other two.
He does box crash though. He does get goals from midfield.
He does. He does as well. But that's what I mean. Like, you're not really seeing pure 6s now in the game. That's why Wharton is special. Like, you're not really seeing pure deep lying playmakers in the game. There's no more Jorginhos. There's no more Tony Cruzes, bro. Like, there's no more of these guys that just want to get the ball off the centre backs and dictate, bro. Wharton's the only one.
Problem. Bruno Fernandes is the problem. We're basically saying, right? So we could have.
But again, you're right. But it's one of them ones where the truth is, if Michael Carrick had more options, you would see Bruno getting subbed a lot more, bro. You would. Because when Carrick was here the first time, he was moving Bruno about. But right now, we don't have midfield options to be sacrificing Bruno, because then you got to play Ugarte. Like,
but Ugarte's leaving anyway.
Ugarte.
Let's not even talk about Ugarte. He's leaving, isn't it?
Yeah, but Carrick don't like him. So if we had midfield options, you would see more rotations, bro. Like, Carrick's even put Bruno out on the wing.
Yeah. Well, we were 100%. I've seen that.
Well, then, why can't we have Kobe, fucking Tonali, and fucking Baleba in midfield, and then he shifts Bruno out to the wing for one game? Like, you can see it, bro.
Baleba, Tonali, and Kobe midfield. That
of course
could,
you
to be
can.
fair, it could work because you still got a 3-man working midfield. I don't mind that. It's when you have, for example, Bruno Fernandes as the 10, Tonali and Baleba.
Yeah, no, there's too many gaps there. But against the shitter teams, you can still do it.
There's too many gaps, guys.
Against the shit teams, Saeed, we can slap them. You don't need a holding midfielder against the dead teams at Old Trafford. Run them over.
Champions League as well. Even the Champions League, to be honest with you. You don't need an amazing midfield to beat a lot of these teams. But I'm just saying, Mandem, is that I'm very, very careful about my midfield selection. I just want one of a Anderson or a Bruno G or another midfielder that you man can put out there, and then one of Tonali or Baleba, and then for a third midfielder, maybe a Gomez from Wolves, or I don't know, someone of that ilk.
I hear you.
That's fairly. If you and I can do that, that is my summer right there. All I don't want is a lot of box to boxes. You know them ones there, man. Them. We don't need too many of them going forward. We need someone just to sit, relax.
Now you need an insurance policy.
You need an insurance policy, man. Them. That's what I want. Because at the end of the day, we can all say, yeah, cool. You've got all of these things, and then you think, right, okay, cool. Let me just say, right, who you man want to stick and go back? That's where my thing is. So, I do believe though we do that. By the way, someone who's tier 1, put this out there a while ago as well. You know, like in terms of Tonali. Tonali might be the one. I even heard something yesterday, about Tonali, about his reps visiting Manchester a lot of the time. Like him and his agents visiting Manchester.
But Newcastle hate us right now, blood.
Yeah, apparently one of the like the drivers is one of my closest friends, and he's been taking him and his agent back to Manchester. So this could make sense a lot.
Hey, Minnow. Hey, listen, don't do this. If man do Baleba and Tonali, I can't lie, bro.
This actually might be real, you know. This actually might be serious. It might be serious, bro. You get me? But how much are you willing to spend on Tonali? Give me your biggest price on him.
I think 80 mil.
80 million.
He's 25. 80 million, bro. I think he's gonna cost that.
I think you're looking at 70 to 80 million mark.
Yeah. 70, 80 mil. Do you know what I'm saying? And then Baleba, you're looking about 60 mil, 60 to 70 for Baleba. I reckon we'll do 150 for both.
Yes. 150, yeah. And then you get maybe one more as well for about 20, 35. You get me?
Yeah.
I think that could be the shout. I think that could be one. I think you got to remember, yeah. I think he's been looking for the move. I think where it came from was that end of the transfer window when the agent came out and said, "Yo, listen, we're looking to move on now here." You feel me? Like we're looking for a move. You know, them ones there. And we're looking for a player that could be, you know, someone that could be on the potential move. Arsenal have flirted with that idea, but
yeah, because I heard that Arsenal were looking at him, to be fair, but it's like, bro, how many midfielders you gonna buy? You just fucking, you know what I'm saying? You just bought Zubamendi, bro. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
So that's not making too much sense to me right now.
Yeah.
And to be fair, Sandro Tonali looked like he was kidnapped when he went to sign for Newcastle. You know them, so bro, he can't wait to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, right age as well, man. 25 is a nice age as well. Yeah,
bro.
Like,
if them man secure Belabor and Tonali after getting Mbumo and Cunha, yeah, and doing the whole Premier League proven thing, we're on smoke. I'm telling you, if we end up with them two, mate, I can't lie, bro. Next season's long, you know.
I'm with it. I'm totally with this, man. Like I said to you, for me, Tonali is a very good footballer. End of the day, you know what I mean. And I think for me, there are some things in this game that I question, but in a better team, especially with players that are better around him and a structure, I do believe, like I said to you, he can be a good player for Man United. So if that could be our first signing, and the fact that, you know, we're looking at a Newcastle journalist coming out there as well, you know what I mean, bro? So there's another one here, exclusive. Sandro Tonali expected to leave this summer. Agreement with the club if he can get exit. If Magpies miss out on Europe, the gentleman's agreement that could define Newcastle's transfer policy. So yeah, man, it looks like it's happening, bro. Looks like it's happening. Tonali to Man United.
No way.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, no. Hey, bruv, don't do this to me, bro. All right, bro. It looks like the Tonali comps are getting rinsed now, blood. You know them.
But you know what it is, though? It just shows you that you have to be early, bro. You have to be early, man. I was, a lot of people have been saying, yeah, but these transfer rumors, can we really buy into it? I told you, man, already, yeah. World Cup, yeah, is straight after the season starts, like 2 weeks in it. The transfer window doesn't start until the 14th, I believe, of June.
I'll be honest, the transfer window starts whenever we say it starts, blood. We signed Cunha before the fucking season ended, bro.
Yeah, but United have to be there early. This summer is no joke. This summer is no mess about. You have to be there early. If you're not there early, class, bro, you ain't going anywhere. Simple as that. You ain't going anywhere, bro. You have to be early. And that's what United are doing right now. They're getting in early. Which is what needs to be done. It needs to be done, bro. You have to be in early.
Yeah, bro. This is incredible, bro. Like, to be fair, under this ownership, them man have got the transfers out the way ASAP.
Yes.
The one thing about the last couple summers, we've known who we're signing from early, from the jump. Even if it hasn't got over the line, like the Delit and Mazraoui, we knew it was happening. Yeah. You know them ones. The Ugarte thing, we knew it was happening. It was a matter of time. Like, they identify their targets, lock in, yeah, and get them done quick. That's what they've done. We haven't had no drawn out sagas with no players, yeah, chasing players that don't want us and all them things. Like, that's a thing of the past. So
yeah,
I can't really complain about how these men are doing their business. We just need to finish the season how we're playing right now. Do you know what I mean? Champions League is pretty much solidified, to be honest, bro. Like, the gap between us, Liverpool, and Chelsea, like, there's no way we fall out the top 5. Like, there's no way, in it. Like, barring like a complete and utter like capitulation, yeah, like, it can't happen. And just with how shit everyone else is around us, it's extremely unlikely.
We need to win 3 games, I think it is, if that, bro. 3 games out of the next 7. Yeah. If we win the 3 games out of the next 7, it's done, bro. Because I don't see Chelsea beating Man City. I don't see Liverpool, you know what I mean, doing a madness as well. Yeah. Villa, to be fair, a lot of people are not really, like, people said Villa will fall off yet, but the fact that they're more consistent than Liverpool and Chelsea,
it's crazy, isn't it?
It says a lot. You know what I mean? They're winning their games. I think
Villa's next game is away at Forest or something, isn't it? That's a tough game.
I think so, yeah. So
yeah, I think they drop points there.
We've got Leeds. But
at home, we're gonna smoke them.
Yeah.
Talking
Chelsea
about
Man City. Yeah, they're finished. Bro.
Yeah, we got gunshot for them, man, there, bro. Like, I'm not worried about them.
Yeah, Liverpool, like I said, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about... Listen, we just got to think about us, man, right now. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, we just got to think about what we're doing, what we're on. You know what ones there?
Yeah.
Then PSG, Liverpool have got PSG, yeah. They got Man City, PSG.
Hold on one sec, bro.
Yeah. They have got guys, yeah. Manchester City away, PSG away, Fulham at home, which ain't no easy game, by the way, man. Them. Then they've got PSG at home. Then they've got Everton away in a Merseyside derby. You know them ones there, bro. So, brother, you ain't surviving that. Then they got Palace at home, and then they got Man United away. Then they got Chelsea at home. Then they got Villa away. Yeah, man. They're finished. I don't see them surviving that. I really don't. So, as much as for me, we can look at other teams, I just think we've got to do our own job. United have got more than capable games coming up, bro. We've got Leeds at home, then we've got Chelsea away, then we've got Brentford at home, then we've got Liverpool at our yard, Sunderland away, Forest at home, Brighton away. You feel me? Brighton are going to be on the beach, Sunderland on the beach. You know, so it's just a key games against Chelsea, Liverpool. If we can beat our next 3 games here, which are Chelsea away, Brentford at home, and then we've got Liverpool at home as well. For me, that solidifies our Champions League spots, bro. Whether we come 3rd or 4th, United win our next 3 out of the next, I think, 6 or 7 games. Yeah, that's it. Solidified for me personally. So,
thanks. Big up Paul for the super chat. And yo, bruv, like, listen, we're not going to spend that kind of money on all 3 of them, bro. But I would agree that'd be a dream. That would absolutely be a dream. But I don't see it in it. I see probably Tonali and Baleba. If we can't get Anderson, and the 3rd midfielder will be it will be a smaller name, I think. It'll be a smaller name. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's just one of those things, bro. You know what I mean? But anyway, listen, I can't lie. You can't turn your nose up at a Tonali and Baleba midfield window. You can't turn your nose up.
100%, bro. 100%. I just think for me, it's one of them ones where, you know, Tonali and another player, that would be nice, bro. You can't be a Tonali and a, you know what I'm saying? It's got to be Tonali and another player as well. Yeah, I mean, ideally 3, but bro, bro, this is good news, bro. This is easy right now. You know them ones there, bro. Like,
this is the kind of news you want, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? 100%. Instead of, you know what I mean, being linked with fucking El Ghazi and them, man. Because, bro, we had some dark moments, bro.
Man said El Ghazi.
Bro, we had some dark moments, bro. Do you know what I mean? When SEG were trying to infiltrate man's club and that.
Bro, big up El Ghazi every time. But yeah, when we heard he was on a free transfer and that was crazy. Like, you see Ten Hag, bro, that guy's a criminal, bro. What he's going to do to FC20? Now, real talk, though. What he's going to do to FC20 is mad, bro. Like, I actually feel sorry for any FC20 fans that are out there, man. Because, yeah, it's looking long for them, man. It's looking long, bro. I'll be real with you.
He's what? Some sporting director or something now or something?
Yeah, sporting director for FC20, man. I don't know why, but he's giving up on his managerial career.
Yeah, because he gets to launder his players into the club now that way. You know, he's a snake.
That's dark, you know. That's dark.
Proper pirate. You know what I mean?
Dark.
Nasty,
that's
man.
Dark.
But I don't know. The game is the game, people, man. But you look, let's get these lights up, people. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah,
let's run
crazy,
those up.
Man.
We got Mandem Talk. So yeah, we're gonna redirect to Mandem Talk. Let's get them lights up, guys. You know what I'm saying? We're only on 350. There's 600 targets. So make sure you lot run it up. I said I don't trust Baleba. He down tools for a whole season. Well, I hear all of that, but do you know what I mean? It's
did he down tools or what? Like I said, I don't think it's down tooling, you know. I don't think he did that, bro. I think that's a bit harsh to say down tools. Like, he's not been available. He's not been refusing to play. He's not done any of that, bro.
He's just not playing well for whatever reason, innit?
Yeah. He's not been playing his. Sometimes you got to say that man's not been playing well, and that's it.
Yeah, but also, it's like, on the flip side, as a player, you don't know the in and outs of what's going on, with players anyway and the club and stuff like that. You just don't know, because you always in retrospect you hear things. You know them ones. You hear things like, for instance, the club's told the player they can leave, and then all of a sudden something booky happens. Like, a lot of the time stuff just happens, bro. Or he could just be going through something personally why he's just not playing well. Like you just don't know, innit? You really don't know. So
100%, bro. He's a young kid, innit? Like I said, at the end of the day, bro, you got to remember, like, for him to get, that's it. Man, don't realize, for someone to be, imagine you got told the news here that Man United are about to make 100 million bid for you, but then he gets turned down and it's towards the end of the transfer window. You're going to think about what if that happened? What if, you know what I mean? What could have been? Like, you just, as a young kid, you're going to have all of these things in your head, in it, bro. Like, it's just, he hasn't been able to adapt. He hasn't been able to clock out and be like, yo, shit, man's still a footballer. Man still have to play football. He's not done that, bro.
Man's
That's
disappointed, but also, man, I can't lie. Musa put some mad comp here in the group chat, blood, and I watched it, and I was like, bro, I forgot this youth was that cold, blood. Like, I can't lie.
You forget,
like,
bro.
The ball carrying, like the passing, the dribbling, like, nah, bro. Like, I can't lie, it's crazy. Now, Saka's cooked, bro. Listen, you need to understand, Saka's hamstrings, are kitchen towel, blood. They're done. Can't run, rude boy. Man's on 300 bags a week, getting thrown into Ballon d'Or conversations. Man can't trap a football. Like, can't compare him to Baleba. Baleba has got a very, very high ceiling, bro. The ceiling is closing in on Saka, blood. I'm telling you. He's not even the best winger at your club, like 300 bags on that. Nah, it's crazy, bro. Paper towel hamstrings on that. Nah, it's mad.
It's peak, you know, when you actually deep it, it's actually peak, bro. Like, what's happened to Saka, man? Like, I was just watching him thinking, yo, man can't even take a man on. His burst of pace has gone, not that he had it anyway, but like,
bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Man's knees are made out of rich tea biscuits, blood. Like, man can't compare this guy, to fucking Baleba, blood. Like, we can't do that right now. Do you know what I mean? The best thing they can do, is put him at left back, bro. The best thing they can do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's cooked. He's done.
I said left back, you know, bro. You need to go up and down, bro. You need to be up and down at the left back, bro. I don't know if he can do left back role. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's in a 10 right now. It might be a 10 thing for him.
This is what I'm saying. So it is what it is. Bro, listen, don't talk too soon about no parade bus, you know. It's not over yet, fam. You know what I mean? You man already shown that you can't get over the finish line. You better pray, reap, boy. No, them wait there. Man's waiting for Newcastle here to turn up against Arsenal, blood, and mash up the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Bro, we're waiting. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting still. So we'll be there, people. We'll absolutely be there, innit? But Lewis Skelly, bro, you know what I'm saying? United, bro. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. You know what I'm saying, bro? You don't want to be over there with them man there.
You know his idol's Pogba, you know, by the way.
That's what I'm saying. Come on, bro. He knows the thing already. You know what I mean? Talk to Mumsy real quick. Make it happen, blood. You know them way there. It is what it is. Come join the man them. I know Aiden Heavens is brethren as well. Run it. You get me? Arteta's moving mad. You get me? So might as well do it. You know what I'm saying? And then we can pattern up. We can pattern up City from this side. You get me? Is what it is. Renew the beef with Erling, blood. We're here, fam.
For real, for real.
You get me? So it is what it is, cuz we're there, fam. You know what I'm saying? Come on, people. Hey, run up the lights, people. We're going over to Mandem Talk. You know what I say? What's man saying? But man said I paid shit. Bro, listen, don't worry about that, bro. Yeah, don't worry about that. Couple chats and that, we're good. You get me? Man, I want to play for you guys. You know what I'm saying? You man got underwear models at left back and that. Well, man, California and that. Relax.
Calamari, you know calamari.
Relax. We got the left back slot ready for Lewis Skelly to just pass through, fam. Play some real football instead of that terrorism you man are playing. You know, like that. Man's out the team because he can't take corners and that. You know what I'm saying? So now we're good. We're good. You lot, make sure you run up the lights, man them talk. Let them know, Saeed, bro. What we doing?
Yeah, man, come tune in, bro. We gonna talk, man. We gonna talk, man. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna have international break as well. Some talks as well. Best and worst signings post Fergie. We're gonna discuss, man. We're gonna carry on the conversation as usual. But yeah, love, man. Then big up everyone locked in. Hit the like button. And yeah, bro. Come on. We active.
Come on, people. In a bit.